The story is based on true events. It's 2003, and 13-year-old Bethany Hamilton spends nearly all her free time in the ocean.
Bethany! Let's go! You're lagging!
Ever since she was little, surfing has been her life, and she dreams of becoming a professional surfer one day. Coming from a family of surfers, Bethany is used to competition. Her two older brothers are always challenging her.
Hey, don't run, the judges!
And even her parents love to see who can catch the best wave. A surfing competition is being held in the Hawaiian town of Kauai, and Bethany is competing alongside her best friend, Alana Blanchard, in the teen division.
The winners of today's contest will qualify for the Hawaiian Island Regionals.
During the event, a skilled competitor dressed in black performs a perfect trick, stealing the wave Bethany was going for. Frustrated, Bethany complains to her dad,
Melina full-on stole my wave. I had position.
who gives her advice on how to handle it. In the finals, Bethany performs flawlessly and leaves her rival no chance to win.
Bethany Hamilton is holding nothing back.
The local surfing legend believes she has a bright future ahead.
Looks like she has a real future.
Meanwhile, Melina Birch, who finishes second, is left disappointed and jealous. Bethany's happiness grows even more when she and Alana receive sponsorship offers from a surfwear brand.
They want to sponsor both of you.
A big deal for young athletes like them. The girls later go shopping for swimsuits for the upcoming regional competition. Melina taunts Bethany, threatening to beat her next time.
You realize I'm going to take you next time, right? Let's just let the surfing do the talking.
In the evenings, the older teens attend youth church, where Sarah Hill gathers permission slips from parents for a mission trip to Mexico. Bethany reluctantly declines because she needs to focus on her training.
I was really looking forward to it. You're gonna miss out.
Still, Sarah's quiet disappointment makes her feel guilty. Maybe helping kids in Mexico would be more meaningful than winning another competition. Later, Alana convinces Bethany to sneak out for a late-night surfing session with their group of friends. A boy named Keoki hangs out with them often. At midnight, the boys light fireworks, and Bethany is absolutely thrilled. Their mothers, of course, already know what's going on. Alana's father, Holt, drives the girls and his son, Byron, to a remote beach known for its amazing waves.
Let's just get in the water already. Come on, it's a long...
Meanwhile, Bethany's father, Tom Hamilton, is in the hospital undergoing knee surgery.
I'll have you back out there shredding waves with Bethany in no time.
Out in the water, the four friends paddle farther from shore, catching big waves and laughing about how perfect their lives feel in that moment.
Can you believe we get to come out here every day?
At that moment, a shark suddenly emerged from the water and bit Bethany. But it didn't pull her under. The surfers quickly and calmly swam back to shore.
To the reef. Just get to the reef.
Bethany was breathing heavily, yet she remained composed. Her entire arm had been bitten off up to the shoulder.
Run the board.
Give me to the beach.
She prayed to Jesus to help her make it to shore. Byron sprinted to the car to call for an ambulance. They had been about to treat Tom's injured knee.
Dr. Ravinsky, we need this from Stat. It's a teenage girl from the North Shore. Shark attack.
But that could wait. The girl needed immediate surgery. Alana threw up, and Holt quickly tied a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
Alana, get over here.
Bethany's mother, Sherry, soon learned about the horrific accident. The surfers carried Bethany on a board to the car. She was carefully placed in the back of a pickup truck and rushed to the hospital. She was losing a dangerous amount of blood. An ambulance met them on the way, and she was transferred inside. The paramedic urged her to stay awake, but Bethany was slipping into hypovolemic shock. Her mother followed the medical team into the hospital until the doors to the operating room closed. Now, her life was in the doctor's hands. Bethany drifted toward the light, as if riding the waves again, but they managed to save her. The whole family gathered in the hospital room as Bethany slowly regained consciousness. Her first instinct was to reach for her arm, but it was gone.
It hurts. Okay. I'm really thirsty.
She begged her father not to cry.
Please don't cry.
Holt stopped by to check on her. Thanks to his quick thinking, she was still alive.
Where's Lana?
She's still a little freaked out.
Alana hadn't come yet. She was still too shaken. The surgeon told Bethany honestly that the wound would be extremely painful and recovery would be tough.
There's going to be a lot of pain because of the trauma that you've endured.
She had lost 60% of her blood and would have to relearn many basic things. Even in that condition, Bethany's mind was already on surfing again.
When can I surf again?
Both she and Alana were haunted by nightmares about sharks. When Bethany saw a news report about her attack, she realized how public the tragedy had become. Alana finally came to visit and immediately broke down in tears. She didn't want to do any photo shoots for their sponsors without Bethany, but her friend convinced her to go ahead with it for both of them. On the way home, Bethany turned to her mom and said with quiet determination,
I can get back in the water as soon as my stitches come out.
"As soon as my stitches are out, I'm getting back in the water." A crowd of reporters was waiting outside Bethany's house. Noah was about to spray them with the garden hose, but Tom stopped him,
Just get back.
suggesting they quietly slip into the backyard instead. Bethany now had to adjust to an entirely new way of living. She couldn't even slice a tomato or open a bag of food by herself. During dinner, Tom told her that if she agreed to a short interview, she'd be able to get a high-quality prosthetic arm.
They're going to pay for the entire
You
thing,
talk to a TV show.
and it's custom made.
Bethany, however, was eager to get her new arm and regain some independence. Even small tasks were difficult: brushing her hair, putting on a swimsuit, or shopping for clothes. When it was finally time to remove the bandage, Bethany saw her arm for the first time since the accident. Both she and her mother fought back tears. Sarah returned from Mexico and asked how Bethany was doing. Bethany burst into tears.
How can this be God's plan for me? I don't understand.
The entire town gathered to see the dead shark that had attacked her.
That's a perfect fit, bro.
Meanwhile, Alana was being photographed for a fashion ad, while Bethany stood quietly off to the side, watching. She didn't envy Alana. She envied the surfers out there catching waves.
You should. Go on, they're waiting for you.
Her family soon called her in for breakfast, where she surprised everyone with freshly squeezed juice and homemade banana bread.
Fresh squeezed orange juice and homemade banana bread.
Even if most of it had ended up on the floor during her attempts. That day, Bethany made up her mind to get back into the water. At first, she couldn't even balance on the board. But she refused to give up. Finally, after several tries, she succeeded. Her family cheered with joy as she stood on her board once again. Bethany announced she was going to train for the Hawaiian Regional Surfing Competition. During Thanksgiving, the family gathered to give thanks. Tom was most grateful to have his daughter with him, and Sherry expressed deep gratitude to Holt for saving Bethany's life.
And we are especially thankful to be spending yet another Thanksgiving.
Soon after, Bethany was fitted with her new prosthetic arm. It looked almost real, and for the first time, she felt a spark of hope for the future. They helped Bethany put on her prosthetic arm, and she immediately went out to test how it would support her on the surfboard. But it turned out the prosthetic wasn't designed to bear weight. With so little of her arm left, her range of motion was limited. Bethany grew anxious and asked to take it off. Even her Barbie doll would now be missing an arm too. Bethany worried that no one would like her anymore, especially boys.
I mean, who'll even like me with this?
The right guy will love you exactly the way you are.
Everyone likes normal people, she said. To show her daughter that beauty isn't defined by perfection, Sherry showed her a picture of the Venus de Milo, the ancient statue considered one of the most beautiful representations of women in the world.
And she has one less arm than you.
Soon after, Bethany began training again, with her whole family supporting her.
Nice. That's what you want to go for every time.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian regionals were about to start. Bethany felt nervous and sick with excitement, but it was too late to back out.
So you're actually going through with this? Yeah.
Everyone already knew she was competing. The judges offered her a 5-minute head start, but she refused. During the first wave, she struggled to keep up with the other surfers. and couldn't even get on her board.
Bethany unable to get into that wave.
On the next wave, Bethany finally managed to stand up, and despite a few mistakes, she rode well.
Looking wave. Ooh, a little loss of control.
Alana wasn't far behind. Determined to close the gap, Bethany paddled toward the biggest wave, but it knocked her off completely. She refused help from the lifeguard and swam back out on her own. Melina, who was already leading by a large margin, didn't want Bethany to earn even a few points. When Alana tried to help by blocking Melina, she accidentally knocked her off balance, causing her own disqualification. But it didn't matter. The next wave snapped Bethany's board in half. When reporters crowded around her on the beach, she calmly took off her t-shirt, revealing her injured arm. And they finally backed off. Later, a group of girls near her car asked for her autograph, but instead, the heartbroken surfer handed them all her boards.
Here. Cool.
To her, it felt like everything was over. Her father, however, refused to give up. He couldn't stand seeing his daughter away from the ocean. Her mother disagreed, worried that pushing her too hard might break her spirit.
She's a competitor.
She's more than that.
Sherry, if she walks away from this.
That evening, as the sun set, Bethany sat beside Tom and quietly admitted she didn't know what to do next.
Why did I have to lose everything?
You didn't lose everything, Bethany.
For now, Bethany decides to travel with Sarah to Thailand to help the victims of the devastating tsunami. When they arrive, she sees fallen trees, destroyed buildings, and families left homeless.
She says that it was just a normal day like any other.
A local woman shares her heartbreaking story about losing her entire family in the disaster. Sarah tells Bethany that witnessing this tragedy will change the way she looks at life. Still, something feels missing. Many Thai people are now terrified of the ocean. They won't even go near it. Bethany makes it her mission to help at least one child overcome that fear. She takes a young boy paddling, and soon the other children join in, running joyfully into the water. In that moment, Bethany not only restores their confidence, she rebuilds her own.
Surfing isn't the most important thing in the world.
When she returns home, she finds her house filled with thousands of letters from fans all over the world. Even though she didn't win the competition, her story inspired countless kids who faced similar challenges. Bethany walks up to her father with new determination and firmly declares that she's entering the next competition.
I think I want to compete.
But before she can compete again, there's one problem she needs to fix. She keeps falling backward when diving into a wave.
Something like this?
Luckily, Tom has already modified her surfboard to help with that, and during her first test, it works perfectly. Bethany starts training harder than ever, strengthening her core and balance while learning to rely entirely on her one arm. Eventually, she's strong enough to do one-arm push-ups. Her friend Kiyoki cheers her on, joking that now the other surfers might finally stand a chance.
In the hospital, you psycho!
Excuses, excuses.
Soon, it's time for the national championships. Each surfer gets 25 minutes to ride up to 10 waves, with the scores from their best 2 rides determining their final result. Before she heads out, her father reminds her that the best surfers have a sixth sense.
They know when the best waves are coming. You can feel it. It's a gift.
And Bethany? She's definitely one of them. Melina, who has won the last 3 competitions in a row, stands ready. But Bethany thanks her rival for never going easy on her.
Actually, Melina, I wanted to thank you.
Our heroine is performing exceptionally well and steadily climbing the tournament bracket. She makes it to the finals, alongside her friend Alana, and of course, Melina Birch. The final heat kicks off with the sound of the buzzer.
Great off the top.
After the first few runs, Alana takes the lead, but Bethany struggles to find her rhythm. Melina catches a wave, and even splashes her one-armed opponent as she takes first place.
Thanks it off the whitewater one more time.
Bethany, meanwhile, sits near the bottom of the scoreboard. Then, Melina earns an impressive 9.5 points, her highest score of the day. Now, Bethany has just 5 minutes left to catch 2 waves and score at least 9.5 points on each one. Melina tries to block her from catching the next good wave, but Bethany outsmarts her with a clever move and rides one beautifully, scoring an incredible 9.7. She needs one more wave to win. With only a minute remaining, the water looks calm, too calm. But Bethany senses something. She starts paddling, and in the distance, a massive wave begins to rise. She's the only one close enough to catch it. Bethany rides it perfectly,
She's taking the drop.
carving through the barrel just before the timer runs out. Bethany gave it everything she had. But when the judges announced the final results, they revealed that she caught her last wave after the buzzer, meaning it doesn't count.
Melina Bird, your new national champion.
Even though she didn't win, Bethany isn't upset. She's found her purpose. By the end of the competition, she finishes 5th, and her friend Alana takes 2nd place. During her victory speech, Melina surprises everyone by saying she wants to share 1st place with her biggest rival.
I'd like to share this win with Bethany Hamilton.
Later, in an interview meant to inspire kids with disabilities, Bethany says she has no regrets about going surfing that fateful day.
I wouldn't change what happened to me because then I wouldn't have this chance in front of all of you.
Because otherwise, she might never have had the chance to embrace as many people as she does now. Bethany Hamilton went on to achieve her dream and became a professional surfer. Just 1 year later, she took 1st place at the National Surfing Championship. Her friend Alana Blanchard also became one of the top surfers in the world. And that's the incredible true story of Soul Surfer. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button if you felt the waves of motivation. And subscribe so you don't miss more powerful stories like this one.